people would say that the week I had 2 weeks ago was a bad week. My car stranded me twice. I permanently lost my kind of pricey phone, which I am very dependent on. I missed an important work deadline that inconvenienced a lot of people, and I got sick, really sick. This all happened within the span of a week. Because I am human, at one point, the stress got to be too much and I had an anxiety attack. It didn't last long though, but beyond that one moment, which I clearly needed to release in some way, I worked very hard at not judging any of it. Because if I did, it only would have made things worse. Instead, I chose to accept what was happening. Mindfulness is often defined as non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. So what does that mean exactly, non-judgment? Judgment comes anytime we place an opinion on a thing or an experience. Good, bad, better, worse, wrong, right, etc. We constantly label our world this way. We judge other people, we judge ourselves, we judge the things that happen. Everything we see or experience is placed on this scale, good or bad. The criteria is totally arbitrary and pointless. It's simply our own thoughts deciding what's good or bad. Our minds are designed to analyze. They're always trying to make sense of things. And they're amazing machines because of that. But we don't know how to turn them off. We continually experience the world with this overactive mind that's constantly judging. For example, when a situation comes up that we deem to be bad, say car troubles, it's not the situation itself that's the problem, but rather our thoughts about it. We begin to get anxious because we think we're supposed to be, because our minds have said, this is bad, so we get tense. We believe the voices in our head that say something is wrong or bad or shouldn't be happening. And we also tend to think that these things happen to us, but they don't happen. They just happen. It has nothing to do with us. Judgment creates a barrier between ourselves and awareness of the present moment. We can't be present and judgmental. Habitual judgment creates low-level stress. It's an energy drain. And we don't truly experience the present moment when we are in a state of judgment. Instead, we experience our thoughts about the present moment. And those two things are very different. But through the practice of meditation, we train our minds to stop doing this. We train our minds to notice when we are doing this, so we can be present. And then everything becomes lighter, less stressful, and we are more effective at being able to handle those challenging situations. And nothing in our environment has changed. The situation hasn't changed, but we have. And we have changed our reactions to it, because you can't react in a negative way if something isn't bad. When you sit in silence, you begin to notice your thoughts, which are usually coming in a constant stream, and you don't notice it until you stop and sit. And by noticing them, you're effectively separating yourself from them. You realize that they are just thoughts and they do not effectively represent reality. And this is how we begin to set ourselves free. We give ourselves freedom from negativity and freedom from stress.